Hello everyone, Dr. Stock here. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I just wanted to come to you real quick from my lunch break to talk about the seeming disaster that we have in the crypto space right now with Bitcoin selling off, Ethereum. I think Doge is also wrapped up in there. Cardano, there's a whole bunch of them that are just down today. And if you look at their charts, they're all down pretty much the same way. So they're all moving together. And well, that's a good thing. Then you know that it's not specific to any one coin. And that also means that as long as you believe in crypto's future, if you're a bull for crypto and the crypto coins, and if there's any specific one that you follow, if it's moving in sympathy with all these others, it's not a reason to lose faith in that cryptocurrency itself. It's one that you just want to look at this, or one way you can look at this as a buying opportunity. So I don't want to take a lot of time piecing this together. I want to get this up and ready for you guys on YouTube. So let's get ready to rock. All right, I want to start by checking out Coinbase. And when you look at Coinbase, man, it bottomed out at $208. And we have a small gap down in the pre-market, buying out at 208. I got in on this in the pre-market. I saw it was around 230. I was like, ooh, that's kind of pushed down for the pre-market. You know, I'll go ahead and check it out. So I was in more around this slight sideways trading period in the pre-market. I don't do a lot in the pre-market, but I was like, well, at this price, I'll nibble a little bit more. Then I saw it drop down. I was able to grab another one at about $216 or so. So we're almost in the middle right now of those two. So between my two trades, and they were both the same amount of stocks each time that I purchased, I'm about even right now for the day. And I'm in the red overall, but this is a long-term play for me. I think that over a year's worth of time, as crypto exchanges develop, that we're going to see strength coming out through Coinbase, and that development that we have for the exchanges. We had some lockups with the exchanges and really causing a lot of volatility and turmoil with the different sell-offs that we've had and stuff. And really, I want to take a look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin actually has a really interesting chart. So when you look at Bitcoin, you can see all the way back here from January that we've had these consistent higher highs, with the exception of this one right here. And this could have been our early signal, the fact that we failed to put in a higher high, that some sort of reversal was going to happen. And even bigger than that, we actually have some bearish divergence when we look at the RSI. And that's why I have the RSI here. And the RSI is a momentum indicator. And over here, where you can see this area above this orange line, that would be an overbought territory. And the fact that with our other highs that we have, that they tend to just keep on being lower highs. And then we also started getting lower lows, that this thing was going to turn around eventually. Anytime that we drop below 50 on the RSI, we go from bullish behavior down to bearish behavior, and failing to put in a higher high here, failure to beat that almost 65,000 that we put in as a high point for Bitcoin was one of those signals. So between that and the bearish divergence, which I have a picture of that, I think this was just one bad news story away from having this sell-off that we've had for Bitcoin. It doesn't mean that Bitcoin's done. It just means it was in need of correction. And we have approximately when we look back here from when it was about $17,000, we hit about that 50% retracement level. So I think that this support is going to hold unless we get a whole lot more really bad news in the near future. I think that we're going to turn things around in the crypto space. I think that we need some time for it to take a breather in the meantime, because this is a relatively large movement early on. So take a look at the screenshot that I made up from that chart. I couldn't draw this line here on WEBULL. I want them to add that into their features moving forward. However, what we see is on this momentum indicator, the RSI that we have, we can see that we're getting lower highs. So those highs are dropping. It's a losing momentum. But then when you look at the chart, we're putting in higher prices, higher highs on the chart. Those two are at odds with one another. So eventually, and you can see finally, here, we're near that 50-ish mark before dropping into bearish. And then, you know, we have some volatility and some sell-offs and some downward pressure. And that's all it takes to just snap it. And that's why we get this big drop-off that we see here. And I think Elon Musk tweeted out about diamond hands on Bitcoin, that he plans to hold on to what he has. This correction, in my opinion, is a buying opportunity. So for anybody who feels as though they missed the boat, we're having that FOMO around that $65,000 mark. Well, here's your opportunity. In my opinion, again, this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. So do your own research and due diligence. See what you think of this. If you're already bullish on it, well, then you already have your feelings on it. This is just my feelings. You guys, take what you want from it. So this bearish divergence that we had, the fact that the prices were rising while the momentum was falling, it was going to break eventually. And I think that it's good that we corrected. I think this is healthy for the market going forward. It's also healthy that Bitcoin didn't drop back down to that $17,000 level. It's healthy that the support, we have this wick, this long wick here that did drop below 31,000 for just a little bit, but it has recovered all within a few hours back up to what you can see as the time of the screenshot, 36,000. So let me go back to the live chart. There we go. And you can see we're pushing 37,000 as a matter of fact when we look at this one. So let's take a look at Ethereum. So here when we look at Ethereum, you can see I nibbled. I only have, this is a really small account that I have in here. I wanted to try out trading cryptocurrencies on WEBULL, and I bought literally like $5 worth just to see how it goes. And honestly, I was very pleased with the interface and what you can do and how you can choose to use a percentage of your buying power, which I think is awesome. Because if you don't want more than 5% of your buying power going to the crypto, you could set it at that 5%. I'll have to save that for a different video. I'm just on my lunch break now, so I don't have a lot of time, but I did want to share this with you. So all I did was I just used up like $5 or something like that. When you're looking at Ethereum and you're looking at the RSI for this one was gaining momentum and peaks here into overbought territory. So it was bound to drop. However, we don't have that same bearish divergence that we did Bitcoin. It just didn't happen in the same way. I think what we're seeing here is a movement in sympathy with Bitcoin and across cryptocurrencies in general. So I don't think Ethereum has the same story, and we don't see as big of a fall going back to January like we did for Bitcoin. And so for Ethereum, I think that there's still a lot of strength, and I think it's going to recover quite well from here moving forward. Just a quick look at Doge just for the fun of it. This one, actually, you can see these lower highs that we get in the RSI and the fact that right now it's at about 45, so just entering slightly bearish territory. We really needed to turn back around and stop putting in these lower lows as well if we want Dogecoin to turn things around. I like Dogecoin. In previous videos, I've mentioned that I've mined Dogecoin that I lost, like literally physically lost the USB drive that actually has my Dogecoin on it. It's somewhere. And I even lost the encryption key that I put on it. It's somewhere. Anyway, for Dogecoin, right now we're rocking at about 38, almost 39 cents. And this is one that we could see it recover over time. I think Bitcoin is going to be what causes the tide to rise and is going to raise this ship of Dogecoin. I think that they could move in sympathy with each other, that the cryptocurrency market comes back to strength, and that we also see this move up moving forward from there. It is nice that pretty much this support-ish area of around 21 cents held for Dogecoin. We do want to see it turn things around and start putting in higher highs and higher lows as well and move more into bullish territory. All right, so let me summarize. The exchanges sort of having a rough time of it. Coinbase, I still think is going to be top dog, and I think that once this volatility passes, I think we're going to see that stock price go up, and I think that I made some good trades today, that I got some good prices. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Cardano, whatever it is, you name it, especially out of the major ones, Litecoin, they're experiencing that volatility as well. I think that this time, this too shall pass, that we're going to get through this, and the coins, whichever ones come out on top, those are going to be the ones that recover. Bitcoin, I think is very strong. Ethereum, very strong. Cardano, some people like XRP. I don't see that going anywhere time soon. Dogecoin, I don't think that Dogecoin is done with its run yet. I think that we'll have more news coming forward, even if it could be near term or it could be down the road that we'll see it pop again. But Dogecoin is just that one that just keeps on coming back. It's just such a fan favorite that finding a usefulness for it, I think is really going to drive its price, that it is going to stay a momentum play, and we just need to see that momentum for it. I'm going to move on. My lunch break is almost over, but I did want to bring this to you guys. If you guys want to check out my Patreon, that link is down in the description. Also down in the description is a link to WEBULL. You can sign up, deposit $100, get 2 free stocks. I get 2 free stocks for the referral. Your stocks are valued up to a total of $1,850. Free money either way. Why not, right? I appreciate any support that you show. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share it with your friends, help me grow this thing. Remember, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and due diligence. Contact a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.